What up, world? It's your girl Rob.
Ain't boy Rob.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, episode 5.
Is it already?
Yes.
I think it's 4.
No, 4's already up.
Okay.
So what's up, Rob?
Uh, Rob, just chilling. We took a good little break, huh? So I guess you got a lot to talk about.
Uh, I, I don't think so. I scraped together some articles and I got some things to talk about.
All right, well, let's get the ball rolling. When are you?
No, go ahead, do your sports little thing.
Sports, huh?
Yeah.
Sports. I was all, well and good. My Hawks, we down 3. It's all good. But you know what I don't like?
What don't you
I
like?
don't know his name. I call that Bama Bell Bill DeVoe.
Why is that? Because
I
he's
don't know his name.
always
I
in.
don't know his name. However, so okay, I think I touched on it one podcast before. I don't know when we was discussing the Cavaliers and Bulls series, and then I talked about this guy who was going for the legs of Taj Gibson. No, Taj Gibson got up and he clamped down on his leg, so he kicked him, and he was ejected from the game, flagrant foul.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I didn't think nothing of it. I said, oh, now the ref should have seen that little guy down there. Like, he started it, and that was that. So in our series, 2 games, the game before the one we just played last night, it was a loose ball. Cal Corver going for the ball. And here come Bill DeVoe again. Cal Corver has his hands on the ball, right? You in basketball, everybody should be sensitive of legs, ankles, that type of stuff. You don't dive. I mean, it's one thing if you both like right there hands on the ball. That's different. And you guys just, kind of collide. But if one person is down, have the ball, and you come tackling at his leg, come on. Now my man out for the season. So that was a blow to the Hawks. Last night, same thing happened. He
Mm-hmm.
said he was boxing out Al Horford, which it looked like he did, but right, he was excessive with it. He did too much. Ball got loose. Al went for the ball, and here come Bill DeVoe again. I don't know. I need to learn his name.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there saying this the playoffs. You know,
No,
you got
no,
to
no,
do.
no. This no. It's people out there saying now like, um, okay, now before this play, we would have never thought like being dirty would never have crossed your mind. Now, after these consecutive, you starting to wonder. Now you don't want to question the integrity of you know his plan. However, you start to wonder. That's all I'm saying. If you hear your boy Kenny the Jet Smith talk, Reggie Miller, I mean, these some upstanding guys talking in the league. Like, you getting Bill the voter side out now. That's all I'm saying. I can't believe you ain't heard it. Have you been looking at ESPN?
Man, nah, I've been kind of sick the last few days, but I did see my boy Stephen Curry took a hard fall.
Oh
It's,
yeah, that was the game tonight.
yeah. So
He's good though. He back in the game balling. So
oh yeah, so I guess there's no doubt then. I thought he was gonna be out, but he back in, so we go on the road to win this thing.
yep, they might close it out tonight. Who knows? After the Rockets took a surprising 25-point lead in the first quarter, they scored 45 points in the first quarter. Why they do that at?
I don't know,
But you know how basketball is. You got to keep it up.
James Harden must be doing it. Anyway, I want you to go off from the sports because got this article about the Chicago Bears releasing Ray McDonald after arrest for domestic violence. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that, and people was like, or what I read so far, I didn't look into the story, but they saying the Bears was burned, or it backfired. So I'm assuming this happened one time before or something
Yeah, second arrest in 9 months.
for the same offense, domestic
Yeah,
violence.
according to NPR.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, see, yeah, they
GM
messing up.
Ryan Pace. We believe in second chances. When we signed Ray, we were very clear what our expectations were if he was to remain a Bear. Yeah.
So apparently he was released because every uniform I seen him in was San Francisco. So I'm thinking San Fran let him go and Bears picked him up like for a second chance effort.
It don't say nothing.
And
This,
if they believe in second chances, I mean, I know they running back pretty good, but why not get Ray Rice on your team? I'm just saying.
he already got one strike against him. He's black. No, I don't know. I don't know,
I was gonna say your logic is out the window because this McDonough
man.
guy is black.
It says McDonald was arrested for misdemeanor domestic violence and child endangerment. The Santa Clara, California Police Department said it is the second time since August 31st that he's been arrested as a result of women claiming he assaulted them. According to police, McDonald was arrested Monday after officers learned he physically assaulted the victim while she was holding a baby. Police responded to the disturbance at McDonald's residence, where McDonald had left the scene. He was located at a house owned by former San Francisco 49er teammate Justin Smith, and he was arrested there, and police and private records show.
Mm. What I don't get is the lady got a baby in her hand. Why are you hitting her?
He disrespectful.
I mean, it seemed like it'll be some boundary. I mean, you shouldn't be hitting a woman in the first place, but it seems like it should be some boundaries. Like you see a child in there, anywhere around, you would think you'll tone it down, but I guess not.
I don't know. I just think all his ethics was out the window from jump.
So she called the police.
Oh, it didn't say. It just said somebody called.
Did anybody see them?
Oh, it don't say none of that. So what you alluding to? She made it up.
No, no. What I'm saying is, it's her word against his, right? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know. You can't believe the lady. She
So what
got
I'm saying
beat
is,
with
he
a baby
didn't
on her
deny
arm.
it. What I'm, he didn't deny it. That's all I'm
But
asking.
what I'm saying is she got beat with a baby on her. What more proof do you need?
That's what I'm saying. Who knows this? Does she have bruises? That's what I'm asking.
Women don't make up stories like that. What are you?
I'm not. Listen to me. Don't try to flip the rock. Do not do this. You hear me? Let's not make nothing out of this, okay?
Yeah.
I was just asking, how did that scenario? How did it go? Hey, 911. My boyfriend beating on me, and I got my baby in my arm, and he in the background saying, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying." Like it needs to be because, especially if they picked him up at the same house. He dumb. He should have left.
No, he
That's
left the
all.
house. He left the house and he went to his homeboy house, who was a 49er. He was a former 49er, and that's where the police got him.
Oh, okay.
I must have cut out on that part, huh?
You know me.
I got another article. This is a crazy one. It says Chicago teen behind bars racks up $1 million medical bills after eating screws, needles, and more. He's literally eating the jail. That's what it says in the article.
Hold up. Eating screws, nails. How's he living?
Lamont Cathy, 17, has been hospitalized 24 times and had several operations to remove metal items he swallowed while behind bars at Cook County Jail. A teen Chicago basketball star locked up in a burglary charge is literally eating the jail, ingesting screws, needles, and other metal objects, and racking up more than $1 million in medical fees for the Illinois county currently housing him. Lamont Cathy wasn't able to post $5,000 bond for the burglary charge after the theft from a pizzeria safe and subsequently has spent the last 16 months behind bars. After a plea deal fell through, Kathy, a 6'8" basketball player, started swallowing tacks and other objects from the Cook County Jail, leading to nearly 30 hospitalizations and surgeries to remove objects he ate, according to the Chicago Tribune.
Yeah, this Bama said he gonna escape one bite at a time, right? But my whole thing, $1 million, he's spending. I mean, they spending more money on him.
Pretty much.
And my next thing is he don't need to be in no jail. He crazy. Put him in a mental hospital. And where
Yeah,
he getting needles from?
I don't know.
Well, that's sickening. What they do? He still locked up to this day?
Yeah, he's among a quarter of the 8,000 inmates in Cook County facility who need psychiatric care. Lamont requires structured long-term psychiatric residential treatment. One defense filing read, let me see. Kathy has been moved to a newer section of the jail to keep him away from any loose objects he could potentially swallow and has gotten better, jail officials said. And he's had trouble with the law before, but family members hope Kathy can turn his life around during this latest stint locked up. He has a good heart, cousin Charles Drake told the Tribune. He's got he just got some wrong turns. So at least somebody believing in him. I mean,
What he was locked up for?
burglary,
Oh.
and they said he been shoving people in there,
You
shoving.
said shoving.
Yeah,
So out of all that, emails, buying all this, and we take away a shoving, they had to put that in there.
it says Kathy has racked up charges as he awaits trial, shoving a guard and committing other offenses that could lead him to state prison. They take shoving very seriously. That's a serious offense.
Mm-mm. So Rob, check this out. All right, listen to this scenario. Let's say you in college,
Okay.
and this what appears to be, or what your family seems to know, is that well, assume to know that, hey, Rob been in college for a good little minute, 4 years, right? He should be graduating,
Right.
and you just roll with it. Yeah, I'm graduating. It's coming up, so graduation season starts.
Mm-hmm.
You know your date of the ceremony for the school year, graduating with. So you got your invitation. I mean, you just got to roll with it. You know something different, but we don't know. You know, you just gonna roll with it. Yeah. So family, y'all gather up. You know, I see you. Y'all look at me walk across the stage. All right.
Right.
So your family at the graduation ceremony. Okay. They calling this person name. They calling that person name. They like, hold on. Did they skip over Robert?
Mm. Skip me,
Okay.
huh?
Okay. Oh, apparently they skipped you, right? So family seemed to hold on, but did y'all see Robert walk in though? Where he at? Nah, we ain't seen her. Call your phone. Robert, you ain't picking up. You just I mean, you played it to the T. You had your cap and gown on. You
Oh,
was on your way.
right.
Okay. So it turned into this big deal, right? So the next day, you still haven't been found. We'll assume the worst now.
Am I
What happened?
missing?
What happened to Robert? He
Okay.
was on his way to school. I mean, on his way to his graduation ceremony. Now he's nowhere to be found.
Oh shoot.
So, Rob, I say that to say this. It was this young lady, supposedly, I wish you could see me because I'm doing air quotes, graduating from Clark Atlanta University this past weekend or a week ago, whenever they had their ceremony. She told her family, hey guys, I'm graduating. I don't know how the story went, but I'm pretty sure it went something like that. I'm graduating, y'all, come to Atlanta. The ceremony starts at 5 p.m. or whatever. So she playing the role. Right? She wasn't at graduation. They
Mm.
called her phone. She went missing. So, of course, assume the worst. And I feel some type of way because, I mean, I kept hearing the story over and over, being in Atlanta. Every time the news come on, they reported this situation. Girl nowhere to be found.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm thinking like, man, I hope she okay because It's kind of sad. She on her way. She was last seen at 4 a.m. where, heading to the exercise. Supposedly graduate early in the morning, like 6 or something. I don't know how those schools go. But anyway, so I'm feeling a certain type of way. So I get on social media. This, how you share posts talking about share, let the word get around. We looking for this young lady.
Yeah.
So I did that. I shared it on my wall. Hey, I hope she, okay. I say about I don't know if it maybe not a whole week, maybe 4 days later. Okay, she's okay, y'all. She's okay. I'm like, oh great. Oh,
You say,
so
"Oh, great."
oh great. She's okay.
Oh, I thought
So
that was
the
sarcasm.
no. So the next question is, girl, what happened to you? Now, Rob, you just told your family, meet me there. I
Yeah.
mean, cause you had to roll with it. They was all excited for you. You can't let them down, right?
Right.
So my question to you, are you like embarrassed to say, hey, hey guys, not this year, but next year, or are you so afraid that your parents might like I'm trying to figure out because apparently Rob, she was found in Illinois.
Uh
She
huh.
was shamed that she wasn't graduating.
And
I mean,
she
why go through that whole process? I mean, you was on a new like girl, I shared your story. I'm I mean, I'm glad she's okay. It wasn't no, but it was a bit lie. It's not funny. I went like, you know,
Oh my
you
goodness.
put me in the middle of it. I'm sharing this big old lie.
And you say when you saying you talking about you personally. It's you.
Me, I did it. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So I feel like your children are growing up. You should never feel afraid to let your family. I mean, I know it's embarrassing. You went your 4 years, however many years you went, and you feel like you got to roll with it. But guys, it's okay to say, hey, not this year, but next year, or not next year, the year after that. It's okay. Just keep going.
What's more embarrassing? You not graduating on time, or somebody doing a statewide manhunt?
That's my whole thing. So, girl,
Looking.
now everybody looking at you like you fool. Like, and that was my the last thing I was saying about. I was like, so okay, you was that embarrassed to tell your family. However, now everybody in the world cred. No, you just been lying. That's all I got to say on that. What you think?
Uh,
Don't scare your children into feeling like they can't tell you, hey, Dad, I ain't graduating.
uh, that's hilarious.
That's not funny. I shared this story. And what's wrong with these folks anyway? Just last year somebody from Morehouse did that. Y'all need to get it together. A boy disappeared. Thinking somebody wrong with you and you shamed because you ain't graduating.
My thing is, wouldn't they have called his name anyway?
I don't think so. That's my whole thing. I don't think she was in the program.
No, no,
Was she?
no. If he was graduating on time, but he didn't show up, wouldn't they call his name anyway?
So if he was graduating on time and he didn't show up, you're right.
Yep.
However, if you just faking the phone, going with the flow, and girl, what she get a cap and gown from? I mean, I guess you could buy them.
Yeah, ain't nobody stopping you. You can buy whatever you want.
Yeah, you're right.
Wear it in your
It's
house.
still a business, huh? Yeah, give me that money.
Oh, you're not graduating? That's cool. You can still get one. But yeah, I feel like it shouldn't be on the child. It's on the parents because they should have known when they got the two clues. You got the doggone program. Your child name ain't in the program. Okay. You got the dog. Then you heard the announcements, and your child name ain't in the announcements. Something happened to them. Something happened to them when they in them semesters. They ain't doing this.
And then it came out that she was a fashion major or something. So was
Oh,
she in? I'm still trying to figure out
oh
was she
my
like
goodness.
embarrassed? Did she tell her parents that hey, I'm going to be this, and when she wasn't, and then had a setback?
I'd be very upset. Dad, I'm going to be an engineer, and you doing fashion
You
design?
want to be a fashion
Ain't nothing wrong with fashion designing. Just don't leave me on. Shoot, dang.
designer? Oh,
And then like, why you not graduating on time with a fashion design major? Like,
I guess you had to design like a dress or something for somebody. Who know? I just playing, bro. I don't know, but either way it go, I'm just mad that I shared that story. That's all I'm saying.
it. I, that's hilarious that you shared it. That is hilarious.
I, call yourself doing something good. I mean, it is good at the end of the day. Like I said, it could have been much worse, but huh, don't be putting me in your business when I don't have to be.
So
What else you got, Rob?
I got somebody else's business out here. I don't know if you heard about Chris Brown. He apparently threatened Tyson Beckford uh, over his ex girlfriend's Karache. The
Hold on.
picture.
So Tyson went with her? I never knew.
No, I guess it says Chris Brown took to Twitter to threaten Tyson Beckford over the weekend after he posted an image of himself with Chris Brown's ex girlfriend Kamea Tran. I don't know how to say it.
Karuchi train.
North Korea, uh, in Las Vegas. Beckford posted a seemingly innocuous picture alongside Tran on Saturday that caught the attention of Brown's good friend Kid Red on Instagram. Red fired off at Beckford explicitly, and Brown commented on the photo before tweeting out a series of threats at Tyson himself. Check out, okay, let me look at this picture of him and
When is Chris
Kamikaze.
Brown gonna learn though? Like,
It
and
looked,
then it really not Chris Brown. It's the people who reporting it because Chris Brown can do something good or bad one day, and we're not gonna hear the good stuff. However, we're gonna hear that Chris Brown lost his temper again. I mean, it's okay.
so the picture just showed Tyson Beckford with Kamikaze, and she's blowing a kiss into the camera, and he just smiling. It kind of looked like she didn't know him, and it just said, and she was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" That's what it looked like.
Almost awkward, huh?
Uh, yeah. And
So,
then Chris Brown, this is what Chris Brown says. You want to keep walking them runways? I need tied legs for that. Keep playing like I ain't with the bullshit. So I guess Chris Brown is saying he's about this life. I'm done all this. I'm done all this internet talking blood. Be in Vegas soon. Keep playing. I'ma fuck your baby mama and then whoop your child like he mine. That's what he said.
okay. So, why are you mad?
Oh,
Why
oh.
why why is he
And
mad
Tyson back.
if he's not with the girl? And every time I hear about their little story, I never click on the title to read into. I just see the headlines. Carucci gave um Chris Breezy the shoulder. Like I don't understand. So
And then Tyson Bedford's so cool. He hit him with the whole "It's all about fun in Vegas." Come through, Papa. I guess. I don't know if Tyson about that life.
what I'm saying is, if Chris, however, I don't understand. You ain't with the girl. Y'all broke up. You just take care of your baby girl.
Heard he's
That's
not
it.
doing that either.
I heard like I said, I never go into these titles. However, I did see the headline, Chris Brown and baby mama beef about child support. Already?
Yeah, because I heard he stopped. He just said he just done.
I think he stopped because he feel like, is it because he think he could take care of the baby himself? Like, instead of me paying you a monthly fee, just let me take care of my baby
I don't
on
know
my
which
own.
which episode we was on, and we was talking about he got people popping up in his house.
Yeah, the stalker lady,
So
right?
I don't think when things are happening to you like that, when people are busting into your house, eating up all your food, and
But
doing
right, you got to put in perspective. How often would that happen? That was one,
that we know of.
that we know of, right? But that's one of the things that can hold you, make you look back. Judge, Mr. Judge, he got four random people in his house wearing my baby clothes. I can see how that can go against Chris Breeze. But however, what I say, if you taking care of your child, just shoot, take care of 'em.
So this is why he stopped. It said he stopped paying because Nia demanded 15,000 a month, which he think is ridiculous.
And here's my thing, Rob. Before 9 months ago, he didn't know he had a child. Oh, that's what we thought. I mean, that's what was reported. He just found out he had a baby, or whatever. So before this happened, she wasn't getting no 15,000. I really think women take advantage of that celebrity life. I know they do. However, but it wasn't taking that much before. Why now?
What you mean? Why now? Inflation? I don't know.
Man, he didn't know.
Oh, he know damn now.
He
It
know
says
now, but why I gotta give you,
she want her baby wearing Louis Vuitton.
but that's not a necessity.
Is it not? That's
No.
Chris Brown, baby. You got
So
to keep up appearances.
that baby don't know what she got on.
Chris Brown reportedly stopped paying child support for his daughter Royalty, and now Nia Guzman, the mother, is seeking more money from the artist. Chris has been paying baby Royalty's mom, Nia Guzman, the $2,500, but the gravy train has stopped in March. Oh, he stopped paying in March. Our Chris sources say he stopped paying because Nia demanded 15K, which he thinks is ridiculous. The child support battle has been raging between the two parties for months. In March, reports surfaced that Breezy had a 9-month-old baby with former model Guzman. This led to Kamikaze dumping Brown.
See, this what he messed up, right? No, he stopped. Why would you stop? I mean, continue to pay the money that you think. Now he finna be owing. That's all I'm saying.
We were told Chris says Nia is treating the baby like a winning lottery ticket, but she claims he's being incredibly cheap and the daughter is suffering as a result. Yes, she's suffering. She needs
So
fifteen
now she's
thousand.
suffering. Oh my goodness. I don't understand people.
You need 15,000 to really, if you really want to raise a child, 15,000 a month is gonna do it. You will understand because you don't have any kids. I'm with you, Rob. That don't make no sense.
Like I said, being a celebrity, you have your advantages and disadvantages. And when it comes to like being divorced or paying child support, I really think that's a disadvantage to the person who paying due to the fact you making all this money, so your spouse or your ex gonna feel like, hey, I need to feed off of this too, eat
It
off
says
this too.
Brown. It says baby Royalty and her mother live in Texas.
Oh, and
Brown
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Brown has reportedly tried to convince them to move to LA so they can spend more time together. Guzman's attorney reportedly will file legal documents asking for back support and a monthly spike in the payments. So you're right. He's digging himself a hole.
And that's what I was about to say. What you just reported on. I thought at one time I thought maybe he probably stopped because they was living together, but apparently she didn't go on. He's still trying
Yeah,
to convince her.
yeah. She in Texas.
And then
She,
that's another reason why he felt like he shouldn't have to. Cause I mean I don't know how often he have his baby, but on Instagram, I mean she just all up under him. Every video he posts pretty much is all about baby royalty now.
or is that Photoshop?
Or like I said, I don't know how much he have his baby.
You gotta look at them shadows.
But what I'm saying though, Rod, I mean I'm not gonna knock him, but it looks genuine. That's all I'm saying.
You know what ain't genuine? Genuine. Them checks. Them checks ain't genuine. I tell you what else ain't genuine. Did you hear about BB King's two daughters say he was poisoned?
Well, I heard about that before leading up to his death, like maybe 3 week 2 weeks before he died, the one daughter wanted to for the judge to make her legal guardian over his estate or something because she felt like he wasn't getting proper care through whoever, well, his agent or something, whoever was over the stuff, power attorney. So, and then you seen another daughter coming out saying he was poisoned.
Yeah, so daughters Karen Williams and Patty King alleging documents provided by their lawyer to Associated Press that King's business manager, Laverne Tony, and his personal assistant. Oh, that's a dude?
Hold on. What? Laverne?
Laverne Tony and his personal assistant. Oh, and King's personal assistant. Okay. Myron Johnson killed their father.
And who was Myra Johnson? That's the agent man who I was talking
That's the
about.
personal assistant.
Yeah. So that's what the daughter been claiming since day one. Apparently, when I first heard the story. Now I don't know about poisoning, but she did say he's not getting proper care,
I don't
and
think he was poisoned.
and
He had diabetes.
he just failing his body is failing.
He had diabetes. I don't think he was poisoned.
I mean, just because you have diabetes, don't not a death sentence. However, I don't know the details. Why they feel like he was poisoned? It has to be. I'm not saying it's something he was poisoned, but maybe it's something to the story.
What they already did an autopsy said. They said Clark County coroner John Funenberg said Monday that an autopsy was performed Sunday on King's embalmed body, and test results will take up to 8 weeks.
I was gonna
Lots of
say, Rob, if you're going by a coroner's report or any type of report these days, Rob, come on,
what you mean
don't.
these
I
days?
don't
Any
trust. I
day,
don't trust that. I mean,
any
anybody can
day.
make up this stuff. You remember Mike? You remember your boy Michael Jackson?
I ain't gonna say
Hmm.
Mike. I saw this documentary, PBS documentary, and you don't even have to be a doctor to be a coroner.
I think you told me that.
You talk about Michael Jackson. You remember Michael Jordan's father?
I
And
mean, just come up with anything. Yep.
they found him dead, and they put him in a deep freezer, like a regular, like you put chicken in, like a regular one of those. You
A
don't have
deep
to,
freezer.
yeah, because he
I,
didn't have, because the coroner said he didn't know what else to do with the body.
so, mhm.
Yeah,
But
so they
yeah,
all freaking.
so yeah, that's what I was about to say. Getting back to what I'm saying, you think this? Yeah, I'm not trusting that.
Las Vegas Police Lieutenant Ray Stieber confirmed that homicide detectives are investigating. Tony and Johnson have declined to comment. The coroner says King's body has been returned to the mortuary, and the investigation shouldn't delay planned memorials this week in Memphis, Tennessee, Indianola, and in Indianola, Mississippi. How they gonna have two dog memorials? They gonna, I don't know.
Is this the BB King? That's the one who got all them kids? Or no?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, because the other man died like a week before him. B&E King and BB King.
I heard some interesting stories. There was one story this guy was telling me about BB King. He said, this is the reason why he sang blues because he was sitting. I think either he was in New York City or he was in Memphis, and he was singing gospel. And he said when people would hear him sing gospel, they would praise him. They would just say, "Oh my God, you sing so great," but they would never put no money in the hat.
Hmm.
And then when he sing blues, they would never praise him, but they would always put money in the hat, and that's what made him decide to sing blues. It's crazy, right?
Maybe it was one of those, oh man, you sound so good with the gospel and it's so uplifting. Like, you good. You on your way. Or and with the blues, like, dang, bro, you sad. Yeah, here a dollar to help you
Good.
out.
It could be. And then I heard this one story on NPR. and it was talking about because I don't know if you knew his guitar was named Lucille. The reason his guitar is named Lucille, he said he was playing in this little hole in the wall bar in Memphis, and in the bar, in order to keep it warm, they had a barrel of kerosene that would light on fire in the middle of the bar. And then he said this one particular night, these two guys got into a fight, and they knocked over the kerosene, and the place went up really quick because it was a wooden place. And him and everybody else rushed out. He rushed, and then when he was outside the place, and it was on fire. He realized that he didn't have his guitar. He rushed back in to go get the guitar. He said the whole building was falling down around him, but he managed to get out, and he found out the name of the. He found out why the two guys was fighting, and they was fighting over a woman, and the woman's name was Lucille, and he named his guitar that.
So he lost Lucille, but he won her in a way. Good
I
job,
Yeah, I guess.
huh?
Speaking of winning, I got this positive article about a Chicago high school valedictorian who took homelessness and teen pregnancy in stride on a path to college next fall.
I seen that, Rob. I mean, I read it, but go ahead.
But how can you? Okay,
No, it's kind of hard. You pregnant and you homeless, and you did
and now
all this by yourself.
so would you?
Nothing.
Wait.
Just no. Go ahead. Tell me the story.
Oh my goodness.
Don't see. Here we go, y'all. I am not like this, okay?
She
Robert,
ain't got no home and she pregnant. Jeez, Robin.
man, come on.
The Chicago high school valedictorian really beat the odds stacked against her. To Tremika Pope of Wendell Phillips Academy High School in the Bronzeville area overcame homelessness and prospered at her school despite giving birth to her daughter just days before her first day of freshman classes. The cheerleader and National Honor Society member works at a local supermarket and takes courses at the Kennedy King College, but she'll be attending Western Illinois University in Macomb on a scholarship next fall, according to the TV station.
Good for her though. But
So
how?
what were
I
you
was just
saying
saying,
again?
how did she beat the odds though? Like she where was she staying and stuff?
Um, Let me see.
Who helped her?
So somebody had to help her. What you
I'm
saying?
what I'm saying is that's what I'm saying.
What?
I just want to. I mean, it's one of them things. I'm happy for the girl. Good job. Like I said, it's one of those things how the people um report the stories. That's all it is. And it's not like she's superwoman out there. You know what I'm saying? She got all the power and she did everything. I mean, she had help.
It doesn't say nothing about no help.
She had help. But what makes her different from like um high school that get pregnant and still go on and do complete high school and go on to college and do the same thing?
I guess because she's valedictorian.
Oh, okay. Good job.
You know that sounds so insincere, but we'll ride.
Don't you didn't even have to say that. You could have just rolled.
I just feel like that's what everybody is gonna be thinking.
Let them think that. Now you just put it in their head.
Okay.
You always
Well,
trying to throw me up under the bus.
was it sincere?
Was it
Notice that wasn't the answer.
hate? You should have did your segment on me, huh?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't have any articles. Is this hate? But I do have a weed article.
Da 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 da.
Is that the weed music?
I mean, we ain't came up with no theme music yet. I guess that could be the week.
This one's just about legislation. I don't know if you heard about this. The Senate Appropriations Committee passed a marijuana reform measure. It is it was for the VA actually to allow VA doctors to recommend medical marijuana to veterans without fear of prosecution. It says it says let me see to a military spending bill. Okay, attach this bill to a military spending bill that would prohibit the Department of Veteran Affairs from using federal money to prosecute doctors who recommend medical marijuana to veterans in states where the drug is legal. Last year, the House passed 5 measures that supported states' rights on marijuana, but the Senate would not budge until Thursday. 12 Democrats and 4 Republicans supported the amendment. The most amazing all was a yes vote from Dianne Feinstein. We've always had Dianne Feinstein down as a no vote. Um,
What? They got somebody who know crossing over, huh?
yeah,
Sound like
the Cal-
somebody else I know, huh?
I know, right? Smoking and puffing, smoking and The California Democrat has been a staunch hawk in the war on drugs. She has described the marijuana as a great gateway drug. She would have been the only Democrat to vote no, but she voted yes.
So who paid her off? That's my next question. Who said, "Hey, lady, you do this for me, I scratch your back. I mean, you scratch my back, I scratch your back." So
And
what she finna get past?
you been this whole episode. You like on this subtly conspiracy type negative thing.
Here we
Why,
go.
why can't she just be
I'm
like,
not
I,
being negative on everything. I have to have a rebuttal on everything. I'm doing what the people probably thinking out there, right?
I don't think they hating.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like, why can't she just be? You can't.
What I'm
Why can't?
saying is, if you was this big advocate on no, 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 gateway, 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 like either somebody she went to a party or she went somewhere and she smoked and she changed her whole like perception on it, or somebody said, "Hey, Aunt Feinstein, you know you running for such and such, or you want to be over this committee next time. Hey, you scratch my back this time, and
Oh
I
man,
got you next time."
I could just see her at a party smoking a blunt, looking at the blunt.
So out of all that, that's what you get. You want to go with that one, huh? That she's sitting
She's
right there.
smoking. She's smoking a blunt, and she looking at the blunt. We made shit made this legal, and then she coughs and passes it to Joe Biden.
Now I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, all that's lot, plausible. Somebody could have paid her off, but my thing is, who will pay her off?
See,
Are there a lot of marijuana lobbyists? I feel like there's probably more lobbyists against marijuana than anything. But hey, you might be right. But I don't know.
it's a one step ahead for the weed smoker, huh?
You know, it's all a win when you got a blunt in your mouth.
Legal or not, there you go. Y'all hear Rob.
So you got any other articles, man?
Nah, man. What time it is though? Is this? Shout out to Pimp C. Rest in peace, man.
I was telling somebody the other day, because we were talking about accents,
Eastern Standard.
and this guy, he's from Texas, and he, he's from the South, and I said, this is what I said. I said Texas ain't even really the South. Ain't y'all in another time zone over there? And he said, this was his rebuttal. We in Central Time, that's still considered the South. In my mind, I was like, but when I get off the plane, I gotta change my watch.
So you doing everything Pimp C? Pimp C was going hard on Atlanta, huh? He just, I
But
mean, I don't understand. He didn't think this was the South.
that ain't even the that
To
ain't
the
even the South.
listeners, if y'all ever Y'all got to pull up Pimp C interview with what? Who it was? The Dirty Boys or something? And he was so confused. He was like, "Hey man, what time it is?" He like, I don't know. Whatever time it is. What time does it say when you get off the plane? Eastern Standard Time. I said, "Oh yeah, he was on that the mud, right? That
Exactly.
lean.
I don't know what he talking about. If
He's
anything, Texas got 3 time zones. When I got
you know
get out of here, man.
he
I
was on
don't.
it that night, Rob.
R.I.P. Pimp C though, and he was on something. Oh, didn't he call out Jeezy?
Yeah, he ain't got that
Miss
for no 17.5.
Mr.
He was
17.
behind with some little boy. Yeah, I said, whoa. He was just owning that night. Y'all man, he bad.
And didn't he say Crunk didn't start in Atlanta?
He said trill or something. Yeah, I wasn't saying no trill. That's what you say. Then he vouch that for 3 6 or something.
Yeah, but I thought he said Crunk. Cause he say Trill.
Yeah, I don't know, Rob. I just know we probably got to pull that up one day because I don't know. I just know he was on it.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know either. You got anything else you want to say?
Nothing else.
All right, episode 5 in the books.
You need to be well next time too.
I'm
Nobody want to
trying
hear
to.
you lagging along like this.
I'm trying to get well, man.
Hmm.
I'm taking my medicine, getting my rest.
I tell you guys, they
Um, I'm drinking. I've been drinking
exaggerate.
orange juice. See, y'all thought I was saying liquor. See, that's a dog.
That's some Martin stuff. Bye, Rob. Let's end this. Good
All right.
night, world.
Good night. Bye.